issues long before large language models were being implemented within sort of military decision making. Unfortunately, it is the case, and has been shown by a lot of research, that commercial general models are much less accurate than military purpose-built models. And so we have an issue where we're actually going towards models that have reduced accuracy in terms of military context. And they also have security issues, and I think we're not talking about this enough. Because they are built on a commercial supply chain, the supply chain is not vetted as we typically would see with a military system. So there's actually security issues as well. It's not just a safety issue. They can build backdoors into these models. We have seen operations from Russia and China that put out a lot of different types of, propaganda to try to skew the outputs of large language models. And Anthropic themselves have admitted you only need to change about 250 documents or data points for a model to be able to change its behavior. So we have multiple issues here. And so it's very unfortunate that instead of trying to improve on these task-specific models that we've had before, which again had their own accuracy issues, we're moving towards something that's much less deterministic, much less predictable, and unfortunately not accurate or reliable either.
There's a video message from the head of U.S. CENTCOM last week, and he said, partly, humans will always make final decisions on what to shoot and what not to shoot and when to shoot. But advanced AI tools can turn processes that used to take hours and sometimes even days into seconds. So I'm trying to figure out here, if you're saying that these models are inherently not as accurate and reliable as we think, and if these decisions are made so fast, even when a human gets that information in front of them, is there sort of a bias where I might say, oh, this is probably good?
Absolutely. There's definitely a bias here, and that's why human in the loop is typically not a very meaningful solution. In our field, we have what we call automation bias, which is this idea based on decades of research showing that humans often trust the recommendations of algorithms without corroborating with other sources to check if those recommendations were correct or not, even if they're required to by law in the case of, military decision making. And this is especially the case in military